2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Blair Athol or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
Good morning, Melbourne.
Wakey, wakey.
Wake up, Melbourne. Jason Lauren. Turn it up.
Start your morning the right way.
Gonna be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jason Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Monday.
Good morning, Jason.
We are Laurenless.
I feel liberated. Do you?
Feel like I can get a word in. No, poor Laurie is not well. She sounds like Patty and Selma from The Simpsons.
Yeah, she doesn't sound great. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it.
Right?
What am I? Have I buggered this up now? What? Oh, here we go. There we go.
Can you?
Hello?
Hello.
Are we
Here
broadcasting?
go. Yeah. Talk into your microphone.
Okay.
What did you say just for the opener?
I'm trying to get.
We're going to be fine, Jace. We'll be fine.
I know. I don't know what went wrong. What went wrong with her at the weekend?
Well, so we were with her on Friday
And
at
she
the
seemed
Formula
fine.
One. I think she might have went hard.
Was it the candle? She burned it at both ends.
Yes. Burned it at both ends and roasted it in the middle.
And smoked it too.
She sent me, I should have saved it, but she sent me.
I saved it.
Wait.
Okay,
This is
okay.
this is great. So this is the message we got from Lauren
Now
yesterday
I'm
afternoon.
going to have to figure out how to do it, but
Oh,
stand
God.
by, please.
Here we go.
Here we go. I've got it.
Okay, it doesn't
You ready
have to
for
talk
it?
on my.
Here we go.
So hang on, before you hit play.
Oh, yep.
I thought it can't be that bad. She's like,
Yeah.
I've lost my voice. And I'm like, it's fine, mate. Come in. You'll be fine.
This came through. Oh, no. It's catchy. Guys, I got to go home. This came through at just before sport last night when I was reading the sport with Peter Hitchener, and I played it to him. I said, this will be good, Hitch. This is in the commercial break. You ready?
I literally sound like a 10-pack-a-day smoker.
And Hitch, he almost fell off his seat.
Really?
Oh. You want to go again?
If Hitch is
Here we
telling you sound unhealthy and
Here we
old,
go.
then
I literally sound like a 10-pack-a-day smoker.
Can we get that? Grab
yeah, we're
ice?
gonna need that. Yeah, we're gonna need that put in the computer.
Sprinkled through the morning. How are you, Jace?
I'm excellent. Doing much better than Laurie. When I got that, I was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah. She bad.
There's a guy down at the Bowls Club with one of those funny little machines.
No,
we could
she
send one of
doesn't need
those
one
over.
of them.
No?
No.
Good
But she
morning.
was on some sort of ventilation machine that looked like a
she's-
vacuum cleaner. It was big.
Yeah, she sent me
What
like
old thing?
a photo of a full oxygen mask sort of machine on her face. It didn't look like a machine you normally put on your face.
Hey, Jace. Oh, really?
Anyway,
I needed a machine yesterday. A ventilator, that is, for the Demons.
oh,
The footy's back.
Can I say, what
and
a
the
weekend.
same heartbreak remains.
consistency. That's what I like at the D's.
Consistency's the key.
What a weekend in Melbourne. Grand Prix, footy. This place was absolutely heaving.
It was humming.
It
right?
was. We're going to come back and chat more Formula One. In fact, before Lauren lost her voice,
She
caught up with Lando.
Did she?
What a day for him.
Now he sees the crowd rise to applaud him as the winner. Norris weathers the storm. The British driver sees the checkered flag first. Lando Norris wins the Australian Grand Prix in a brilliant battle all the way to the flag.
Lozzie chats with Lando after this. Also coming up, Harry Mackay. We got a whole bunch of free stuff to go, including cash as well today. We got a big show. Let's get into it. This is Rose, Bruno Mars on Nova. We are Laurenless this morning. She's at home, sounding like she's on the darts.
Yeah. Rest up, Lozzie, if you listen. She won't.
She won't be listening, absolutely not. She barely listens when we're on the show.
What?
Is he talking about me? Clint's with us this morning. But yeah, rest up. She's not doing too well. I think she had a 40th as well. She had a big party.
She turned 40.
Could have been the 40th.
Yeah. she did have a 40th on Saturday night. So
I knew she was
I think
sick.
the cup was full and then it overflowed.
I knew she must have been sick when she cancelled going
Yes.
yesterday to the Formula One.
Yeah, that's big. That's big. Speaking of yesterday, it was a good day to be a poncho yesterday.
Oh, you know who I felt for? When I was watching the Grand Prix, there were people in the stands putting up umbrellas.
No, you can't do that. That would obscure the view.
Exactly.
Of the
But there was
that's
there were
banned.
so many umbrellas.
You shouldn't be allowed to take one in, should you?
That's what I thought.
Just get a tarp.
It was
Moist.
crazy scenes.
Yeah, unbelievable. Do you know what my favourite part of it was? To see the track walk was back and all the people flood the track post-race.
Which, what I love is it's like here in Melbourne, we're not running home because it's raining.
Exactly. This is Melburnians.
Yeah, take that to buy.
Tough Melburnians doing it right.
Lando Norris taking out the checkered flag. Laurie caught up with him just ahead of the match.
Yes.
And
The match, the race. They're not playing footy. Lando, yeah, hands, kick it to me.
anyway, before the siren.
How's that?
Shut up. It's going to be a long morning. Lauren sat down with Lando.
You're so competitive on the track. Are you a competitive person off the track as well?
Oh, yeah, with everything. I still hate losing and whatever I do, and I'll do whatever I can to make sure I don't lose, even if that means cheating. And, you know, it's
Everyone
win,
stop
it's
recording
win
right
at
now.
all takes, no matter what I do. But, yeah, whether it's sport or games or whatever it is, I really hate losing, so I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know about Lando Norris.
What do you mean?
Now, he's a handsome bloke.
Yeah.
He's got the world at his feet, but is he a bit too successful, a bit too driven? Like he's a bit too winner-takes-all mentality.
I think you got to be driven.
Yeah, of
but
course
I don't
he
think
is,
he
sorry.
seems to be arrogant.
Oh. What? No. He's a bit much for me. I just think you just need to be a little bit more considerate of other drivers around you.
Oh, please. If anyone's ever seen you on the roads, you don't fill your car up and you run out of petrol on numerous intersections around Melbourne. There he is, Mr. Channel 9, Mr. Considerate.
Yeah, give us a wave.
I was watching the start of the match dash race.
The match race.
And I was like, come on, Oscar. This, podium finish, hometown would be great. And the kids were, they'll drive me up the wall. So I said, let's go for a swim.
Which bothers me. Was there not lightning yesterday?
No, not around us.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Wasn't it stormy?
It was drizzling.
Like cyclonic?
Nah, it was a little bit of wind.
What part of you thinks, kids, let's go for a swim?
You know what part, Clint? The part that had the kids was called something else. Those cute little things that had the kids driving me up the wall since 6 a.m. because of it. Like, think about it. We've had such a good summer in Melbourne.
Yeah.
It rained yesterday.
So you chose the one day when it was raining to take the kids for a swim.
No, my 3 kids were like,
let's get wetter.
What are we going to do today? We can't go outside. And I was like, oh, yeah, I suppose you've had like 3
we've
months
got a pool.
of great weather. So by 3 o'clock, they were doing my head in. So I'm like, all right, I'll take them for a swim. And then I screamed out to Lou. I'm like, hey, baby, how's Oscar looking? She's like, it was number 2 when I went in the pool. She's like, yeah, he's down to 13. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I know. It was disastrous. Is this the moment?
Heartbreaking. This is the moment.
Oscar Piastri comes back on in second and slides off into the grass. Verstappen takes second place, and Oscar Piastri, spinning his rear wheels, could be out of his home Grand Prix. It's treacherously wet. Oscar Piastri will get a huge roar. If he can get going, you can hear the roar in Albert Park. He has, but his race has been ruined.
Did you see him reverse off the grass? I thought it was a very slow reverse. Now, I'm sure that was intentional, but I just thought it could reverse a little quicker.
Maybe the reverse sensors were telling him cars were
they're
coming.
saying obscuring the camera.
Yeah. Also, how does that guy talk like that for 51 laps
I
and
know,
he's
it's
fine
a
today?
lot.
Yet Lozzie's just been on the Champers.
Oh, I know.
And how
Did you? So you know how you went for a swim? Did you do any tan time? Did you apply a bit of Latan?
No, we didn't. We didn't need to. It
That's really bothering me. A swim yesterday.
was very refreshing. Hey, there's no off-season with KO Sports. Get on board today. We're joined by one of your friends this morning, Clint.
Yes, a former netballer and Australian superstar, also played many, many games with my sister at the Melbourne Vixens. I speak of Bianca Chatfield. Chatters, good morning.
Good morning, boys.
Hey, fellow Pies supporter and
yes.
fan. Are we back?
We are back. Look at everyone. They said there were no chance this season after we got smashed by the Giants, but look what happens. A week's a long time in footy.
Okay, settle down, guys.
Here we go.
Now, I questioned whether you were back or not just before the song. The reason I don't think you're back is because you played Port Adelaide.
Do you know what? I'm trying to be so careful. I'm in Adelaide right
you're in
now.
Adelaide.
And I'm scared of what I'm going to say.
What do you think of Port Adelaide, Bianca?
No, don't answer that question.
Look, I mean, it's going to be a tough year for them, I think.
Can we talk the D's? Did you happen did you happen to catch that game, Bianca?
Dagger.
I didn't catch it, but can I guess what happened?
Oh, I like you.
Well, it's just basically a continuation of the heartbreak we experienced last year, which is getting ourselves into winning positions and then not winning. But we fell just short, Jace. It was very dramatic.
Right.
Why are you sitting back judging?
Premiership success, do you think that's coming?
He said this morning he did.
Well, I think there are good signs. I think there are.
How'd Petrarca go?
He was really good.
Yeah, right.
Really good. Kicked a couple of goals and looked like his heart bled red and blue again.
Oh, Jesus. You would have been there, no doubt. Did you?
I was there for a little bit and then I had to go back and do my other job.
You don't even commit to a whole game.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. And then when he is there for the whole game, Bianca, he goes, guys, follow me to the dressing rooms. We'll go see the players. And then they don't let him in.
Hey, Chatters, what other matches sort of tickled your fancy at the weekend? It was a great weekend of footy.
Oh, wasn't it? I mean, because I'm in Adelaide, we were talking about the Crows before. I mean, that was pretty impressive by them. There was a lot of St Kilda supporters who had flown over to watch their team.
Poor Saints.
But poor Saints. They, I think, are in for a hard one.
For a long season.
Do you know the Suns, though? The Suns smashed the Eagles. But for me, the Gold Coast Suns look like a team that are going to really challenge when it comes to September. Don't you think? Like, just the way that they play the game, their young players that they've got in there, they're building a really strong culture there.
I still think, given they haven't played finals before, it's still going to be a bit of a never. It's going to be a bit of a hurdle trying to get there. But Damien Hardwick is the coach, and he's the right man for the job.
Right.
What's his second year there now? Third year?
He's second. Yeah.
Which it'd take a season to get things doing, or going your way, I guess.
Of course it would. And Chatters, tell me, netball's back as well.
Netball is back. We had our pre-season tournament, the Team Girls Cup in Adelaide on the weekend. So the Adelaide Thunderbirds, now they've won the last two championships. They won the pre-season tournament again, had all their young players out on the court. So they're looking pretty good this season. However, we never want to discount our two Melbourne sides, the Vixens and the Melbourne Mavericks. The Mavericks did a great job coming in, I think about second or third or fourth or somewhere in that top four. But, the Vixens and the Mavericks, it's going to be on between those two clubs.
We are on the air with Bianca Chatfield this morning, Fox Footy reporter and also former commentator with our very own Clint Stanaway.
Yes, we did some great work in the commentary box.
Guys, can you explain what happened in regards to both of you putting another commentator's head in a bucket of ice water?
Yeah, you've got this one, Bianca.
No.
No, look, it was an unfortunate situation when said commentator realised they did not, they were meant to be at a netball match commentating, and they went to it was one of either a Bucks or a Hens. I'm not going to reveal the gender of the commentator. And went a little hard.
And then rocked up to commentate the game?
Well, remembered at the last minute they had a game to commentate. And the executive producer of netball decided they needed this commentator on air. So there was a bucket of ice water.
And then head went in the bucket to sober him up.
Exactly.
Just freshen up.
And did it work, Bianca? How was Clint after that? Did he do all right?
Do you know what? Pretty professional,
actually.
actually.
Yeah, good. That's our boy. Hey, there is no off-season with KO Sports. Get on board today. Bianca Chatfield joining us on the air. Good to chat, mate. Thanks for your time.
No worries. Thanks, boys.
See ya. Thank you, mates.
No worries. Thanks, guys.
Have a great day. Bye. Hello, it is Jace, Lauren, and Clint this morning, although we are minus Lauren. It's just Jace and Clint. We're doing it thanks to our mates at Shell Ready Express.
I hope you're enjoying the peace, Melbourne.
I'm going to get I'm going to get all these little bits that you're saying.
I
and blame
don't.
the Lauren.
No, you told me to say that.
We miss you, Lozzie.
We do. Dearly.
So on the weekend, I had a little impromptu get-together. It was Saturday, took the kids to basketball. My mate, Sleepy Sadesh, is one of the coaches.
Sadesh.
Yeah, great guy.
Yes.
Just sometimes falls asleep.
Just randomly.
Yeah, like that we were
You
at their
could
place for dinner one night and he just fell asleep standing up at the kitchen bench.
Did he really?
Yeah, and I was like, I think it's time for us to go.
And was it a power nap or was it just a...
Well, I said, we're going to leave. So he woke up, he walked us out.
Oh, yeah.
And then he fell asleep on the front fence when we left. And he woke up 2 hours later and was like, oh, they're gone.
Is that a condition? I think that might be a condition.
Might
Poor
be.
old Sadesh.
So anyway, I said to Sleepy Sadesh on Saturday, mate, the weather's great.
Let's go for a sleep.
Why don't we bring your kids round
Good
and
idea.
chuck them in the pool?
Oh,
Just have a
was
little-
it raining?
No, this is Saturday. We'll just have to, afternoon at our place.
Yeah, cool.
So Sadesh and his family have rocked up. Lovely wife, 2 kids. And look, because we didn't pre-planned, I didn't have any food sorted or anything like that. And I said, look, I'm just going to order in some takeaway.
Good. Strong.
And I opened up Uber Eats and I start running through, KFC,
Were the kids awake?
Kids
or do
are
they
awake.
take after dad?
No, this is midday. Everyone's
okay.
swimming and stuff like that. And then I mentioned Subway.
Oh, Subway.
I know. And his wife goes, absolutely not. And I said, oh, no, we don't have to get it. I'm just reading through what's in the area. And she goes, you don't want to get Subway with my husband. And I said, why? And she said, he has a very specific order.
But there's so many ingredients. How specific can you get?
I recorded it. I said, let's imagine we're
Is
at
it
Subway.
the bread?
That's the start. Let's imagine we're at Subway.
Okay.
What would your order be? He takes in his own ingredients.
Hi, what would you like?
Hi there, can I grab a 6-inch of the Italian herbs and cheese?
Yep.
Can I please have it with the chicken schnitzel? Can you please microwave that first? Put 2 slices on the chicken schnitzel so it actually gets warmed up. Can you get the marinara sauce? Put it on top. Put my lactose-free cheese.
What cheese, sir? Did you bring your own cheese?
I did bring my own cheese. Can you put 4 slices of the cheese? Can you please toast it for 20 seconds? And once it comes out, can you put avocado on the non-toasted side? And can you please have a little bit of lettuce, a little bit of tomato, a little bit of onion, pickles, extra jalapenos, olives, salt and pepper, 1 line of the harissa sauce, and 1 line of the Thousand Island dressing, and then salt and pepper, and close it.
Would you like any cookies?
Yes. I'll have 3, please.
Oh, Sadesh, you're a lot. Sadesh.
Who's taking in their own cheese?
That's, he had me at the
marinara?
the Parmesan bread. I love that bread. The marinara sauce is good because it tastes like a chicken parmigiana. Does it not? Is that what he's trying to go for?
So. Yeah, I guess
But
so.
then after that, he just went all rogue. What's with the 1 line of each sauce?
I don't know.
But he's already got marinara sauce on it. Why does he need the others?
Also, why are you taking
And
your own
the
lactose?
cheese.
But he's taking his own
In a
lactose-free
freezer
cheese.
bag?
Yes. Pulls it out.
You can't be doing that, Sadesh. That's just uncouth.
13, 24, 10. Who in your life do you hate eating with because they're so fussy?
I'm starting to be that guy because I've had some internal issues recently.
Clint, did you eat a lot at the Formula One on
I
Friday?
did, yeah.
We were guests of the
I had a
Mercedes
lot of-
area.
There's my doctor fears that I might have some form of intolerance. Now, that could be a gluten-type intolerance.
Follow-up
Not
question.
celiac, but gluten.
Follow-up question.
I had 125 beers, which has a lot of gluten in it.
And what happened?
And a lot of
what happened Saturday morning,
a
Clint?
lot of brioche-style bread.
And what happened?
I spent a great deal of time on the toilet. And when I say a great deal of time, I almost missed weekend today.
Let's just say it wasn't just the F1 drivers that were losing 4 kilos on Friday.
I sounded like an F1 car. Shocking. So I might be that guy. I might be Sadesh with my lactose cheese.
13, 24, 10 is our number. High maintenance orders.
Yeah.
What do you do? I won't go to Macca's with him because I know we're going to end up in the bay of shame. He gets quarter pounder, meat and cheese only. No onions, no sauce, no pickles, nothing.
The people that deconstruct it as well and have stuff on the side, like, why aren't you just having it inside the actual meal?
I'll tell you what, join us on the air. I got free stuff in return. How about $200 Kogan vouchers? Kogan.com helps you get what you want for less. Kogan.com, now that is clicking awesome. Who do you know who has a high-maintenance food order? Give us a ring at Nova. Who do you know who has a high-maintenance food order? And by all means, if you work in hospital and you've had to deal with...
I know one.
If you've had to deal with customers who are just a pain in the arse, give us a ring.
It's a good way of describing it.
13 24 10 is our number to join us. And in return, I got $200 Kogan vouchers up for grabs as well. Gen Z, our 12-year-old producer.
Now, Gen Z is lovely. Every morning she asks for our orders, coffee, breakfast.
She does, yes.
Gen Z, who's the fussy eater on the team?
Jason Hawkins.
Okay, we are out of time.
Why is he so fussy?
So, first of all, it's got to be toasted Turkish bread. It can't be sourdough. It can't be multigrain toast, and it has to be toasted Turkish.
Toasted.
Also, the cheese. He's really...
Oh, what's happened with the cheese?
It can't be normal cheddar cheese. It can't be tasty cheese. It has to be Jarlsberg.
Jarlsberg, you say?
Jarlsberg, the special bougie cheese.
Why Jarlsberg?
I don't like the orange cheese, all right?
Anything
Also,
else, Gen Z?
His iced
thing.
coffee. It can't be in one of the clear, normal iced coffee
Why
takeaway
not?
cups. It has to be in a hot coffee cup, in the small with ice. Also, we got more. A creamy muff. The muffin has to be white chocolate and raspberry. But it can't just be white chocolate. It can't just be raspberry. It has to be heated perfectly, and there has to be the right type of creamy.
I mean, you've got me there, because if a muffin isn't heated properly,
thank you.
You're in dire straits.
Jade,
thank you, Gen Z.
Get back on the phone. Hey, Jade, good morning.
Jade, hello.
Hi.
Your partner's Macca's order. High maintenance?
Oh, I literally get secondhand embarrassment every single time I go through any sort of drive-through with him.
Okay, imagine you're at the drive-through. Hi, welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order, please?
Oh, can I please have a crispy chicken aioli wrap, no lettuce, no tomato, extra aioli, add bacon, add chicken, and extra cheese, please?
Hang on.
So he's removing the lettuce and the tomato, replacing it with an extra chicken.
and
what else?
Yes, extra aioli, extra cheese, and that's not all. He also has like a triple cheeseburger, and it's got to be no pickles, no onions. And I swear I have this imprinted in my head, and it's the same any drive-through we go through. There's no vegetables, and I've got to always make additions, and they're always like, anything else? And he's like, yeah. And I'm driving, mind you. He doesn't drive.
Jade, do you live in the waiting bay?
I swear I do. I reckon I do.
There's a video I saw on the gram the other day, and it was a husband in a drive-through, and his wife had a particular order, so he made her record it, and he just played it from his phone to
like
the
a voice
speaker.
memo.
Yeah. 13 24 10. Who do you know who has a high-maintenance food order? Give us a call at Nova. You're on the air with Jason Lauren. We're minus Loz this morning. Clint's here as well, but Lauren is back at home in bed on the darts, I believe.
This is what my voice currently sounds like. I literally sound like a 10-pack-a-day smoker.
We've got that grab for life. You're welcome, Melbourne.
So when she sent me that, my phone deleted it, and I was like, no.
I press keep straight away. She does it with me as well. 13 24 10. We're talking about difficult customers when it comes to takeaway. We've already had a caller just gone who gave her partner's McDonald's order, and it was all kinds of wrong. Like, she is living in that waiting bay.
If you work in hospo and you've had to deal with high maintenance orders, give us a ring, 13 24 10.
Let's kick things off with Phoenix in Geelong. Hey, Phoenix.
Hi, how you going?
We're good. Where do you work?
I work at a drive-through coffee place in Geelong.
Oh, is that the one on the old Geelong Road?
Yeah, there's a few of them around actually.
Yeah,
now.
right. And what have you seen or heard over the years?
Oh, look, we get a lot. We've got a regular at the moment. We bloody love it. It's a stretch long black, six ice cubes, half strength, sugar, pump of vanilla.
Sorry.
Has to be 6 ice cubes. She'll know.
She'll know if you put... for shits and giggles, do you ever just chuck a 7th in?
No, look, we tell her about it. She goes, no, you don't.
So
yeah, we do.
So just go again. What is the order?
So it's stretch long black. So that's like the big 16 ounce.
Yep.
And then half strength.
Yep.
2 sugars, pump of vanilla, 6 ice cubes.
Wow.
If you're going the big
I
boy
know.
coffee, why do you need to be half strength?
Yeah, exactly.
No, I know.
I
I think with the long black, you're probably hydrating yourself at that point.
Yeah.
No, the ice would do that when it melts.
Get onto it. Give it a go.
What
That's
a pain.
crazy. 13 24 10. If you know someone who has a high maintenance order.
Talia, good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
We're good. Is it you or your partner?
It's my partner.
Oh, she says with dread.
He's a shocker.
Talk to us.
Well, sometimes actually eating at home with him is a lot harder than eating out with him.
Right.
So sometimes I have to hide vegetables in his food.
Oh, my mum used to do that when I was 10.
Yeah. Anything with like greens or anything too colourful, he's not a fan of.
Oh my God.
So yeah, it's
You can
quite
get
difficult.
you can get this like powder now.
Dusting.
It's it's like a vegetable dusting because I've done it.
Like
I've done it
a
with the kids
supplement.
before, and you just and you dust it into like the spaghetti bolognese and mix it through, and then they get in their veggies.
Into the what?
That's pretty much what I do.
Yeah.
I just chop it really finely so
Yeah.
he doesn't know it's in there. And if he asks, I said, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, my mum. I remember I'd sit down for dinner when I was like 8, and I'd be like, "Why is the mashed potato green tonight?" She'd be
Yeah.
like, "It's just a different type of potato."
Yeah, just trying to. It's St. Patrick's Day.
It really is.
Which it is, Jace.
Oh, it is St. Paddy's
Luck of
Day.
the Irish to you, Melbourne.
Oh, where's our Irish producer?
Where's our Guinness?
He'll go out for a few today, no doubt.
He absolutely will. We're going to celebrate
Hello.
a potato.
What was that? Happy St. Pat's Day, Jiz.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, that's Brody. Jiz is obviously in the kitchen. Good morning, Melbourne. Just gone 7:07. How would you like to score $1,000 cash to start your week?
Yeah, sounds good.
That'd be nice. All you have to do is register via the Nova Player app or go to novafm.com.au to partake in our 3-minute thrill. Here's how it
3-minute
works.
thrill?
Yep. I know. Wouldn't
Love
say
a
no to that.
3-minute thrill.
Do it twice. Here's how it works: is we're going to read someone's name out. I will play a song at the end of that 3-minute song. If they've called back in that time, they win the money. If not, we jackpot.
Okay.
All right. The
I
person,
like the sound of it.
I thought you would. The person we're looking for today, Clint,
Is from 3217. That's the postcode. Ellie J.
Ellie J.
That is your cue to call.
You got 3 minutes to call now to claim your $1,000. All thanks to Keno Go. Otherwise, at jackpots
Hurry up,
tomorrow. You are on the air with Jason Lauren. Clint's here as well. Coming up, we're celebrating St. Paddy's Day.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, Reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Blair Athol or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
Hey, on Nova. You're on the air with Jason Lauren. Minus Loz this morning. Poor thing is sick. Mum went a little hard at the Formula One. More on that very soon. But thanks to Keno Go, we're doing the 3-minute thrill. You can experience the thrill of the wait with the $40 million jackpot from Keno Go every 3 minutes.
Nobody loves a 3-minute thrill more than us, Jace.
Oh, I know
and
someone who
before the
does.
break, we asked on 13-24-10. We asked for Ellie J from 3217 was the postcode to call.
Ellie, is that you?
Good morning.
Oh,
You got
here she
$1,000.
is.
Oh, thank you so much. I love you guys.
They always say that when we give them money. Nice way to start the week. $1,000 in your back pocket. Congrats.
Thanks, guys.
No.
Have a good day.
Hey,
You too.
Ellie, what do you do with yourself?
I'm an accounts receivable officer for a property company.
You sound like the kind of woman who knows what to do with her cash.
That is a very big business card.
Right.
You enjoy, and if you want to get your hands on $1,000 every morning at 7 o'clock, just register for the 3-minute thrill via the Nova Player app or at novafm.com.au.
Jace, I have an apology to anyone who may have been in the Tullamarine area on Friday night around, let's talk, it was about 7 o'clock.
Can we just run through your schedule of the weekend? Because this just...
Look, it was a busier than usual weekend.
So Friday, we got up, did the radio show.
Yep.
After that, we all went to the Grand Prix.
We did. We had a great day.
Great day.
Very warm.
Thank you to Mercedes for having us.
Mercedes, lovely hospitality.
Leaning on cars I couldn't afford.
Great cars. And then I had to get to Sydney. So
What time was the flight?
Well, it was a 9 p.m. flight,
Right,
which
so-
would have got me into Sydney at 10:30.
Now, we'll come back to the airport situation.
We'll come
but
back
first,
to
though,
that.
Then you wake up Saturday morning, you
Did
host
the Today
Weekend
Show.
Today.
Yep.
Then what'd you do?
Fresh as a daisy, by the way.
Nagi Mahashi's here to cook something. What do you got, Nagi?
So do the Weekend Today show. We rated very, very well. And then toddled off to the SCG. Had an invite to attend the Swans and the Lions.
Did you go to
Great
lunch or
match.
anything before?
No, but I did go to dinner afterwards.
And then after dinner, you went back to the hotel to bed?
Had a great sleep.
What'd you do Sunday morning?
So I woke up and hosted Weekend Today.
Then you flew back to Melbourne?
Flew back to Melbourne, and then I hosted Melbourne's President's Function yesterday for Jim's game at the MCG.
Good for you. And then what'd you do?
I toddled back to Channel 9 and I read the 5 o'clock national news.
And then did you call it a day?
No, I read the 6 p.m. news and then went home to bed.
Do you hate being home?
I must do. It was
That's
that was
crazy,
too much.
mate.
It was
Honestly.
too much. It was action packed.
But then again, you're here today and Lauren isn't.
I know. How does he do it? Well, getting back to my apology.
Yeah.
Now, after the Formula One Grand Prix, I had a couple. We enjoyed our day out, didn't we?
Well, I did, but I left at 3. I was responsible.
Why did you leave at 3?
I don't want to be back in the suburb before the Friday traffic hit.
Oh, it was the anxiety, wasn't it? It was the anxiety.
I don't want to spend my weekend on the Nepean.
Oh, fair enough.
You know?
Fair enough, Suki. So I got myself to the airport, but I'd booked a 9 p.m. flight, and I thought, that's far too late.
That's a long day.
So I got there, and there was a 7:30 flight, which was boarding.
Great.
I'm a platinum frequent flyer because I fly so much.
Yeah.
So I thought, this is a negotiation now. I'm going to try and get myself onto that flight. Have you?
I'd be surprised if they had seats because Friday flights are normally full.
They had a few seats.
So do you go up to Debbie on the customer service desk?
I go to Debbie, but the problem is the fare is one of those fares you can't upgrade. Like you can't change. So it's all in the art of negotiation.
Channel 9, the big spenders, putting you on the ready deal.
The issue here, Jace, is that negotiating when you've had a couple is increasingly difficult. And herein lies my apology.
See, I think if I was Debbie, I would have just put you on the next available flight to get you the hell out of my airport.
Do you know how hard it is to straight talk or to turn on the charm when you've had far too many Heinekens? It was tough. It was tough.
But
What?
I just sit there and go, it's not her plane. Just put you on the flight.
Well, that's what I thought as well.
Like, who cares?
No
one's using the seat.
I said to her, and here's my gag, I said, Debbie, if you can do this for me, I'll buy you a drink in the Qantas Club. Debbie was very, very impressed. I got on the 7:30 flight.
Because
Thank
Debbie wanted to get
goodness.
rid of you.
She was like, get out of the Qantas Club right now. But it was a lot. It was a lot, Chase.
Did you do that thing where it's like, there's no seats, I'll stand. I can stand in the aisle.
I'll hang on to the tail.
I'll do the drinks card. I'll bring the card out. I'm happy to work. I just want to get on the 7:30.
Oh, it was just embarrassing.
Let's just get on the 7:30.
I slept every kilometre of that journey.
Have you ever done that thing where you wake up on the plane, you're like, you wake up,
yeah. Did I miss the drinks cart?
and you look around and you're like, no one noticed. I just jumped out of my seat.
Scrape the drool off your right shoulder.
I've been on a flight before, and it gets worse. I've been on a flight before where I was absolutely KO'd. I was out to it, and the flight attendant had to wake me and say I was the only one left on the plane.
Oh.
The problem is, it was like the Jetstar plane, and I was like row 1, so it meant everyone would have walked past me. And
that's shameful.
leaning on the door, the full drool coming down.
And Jetstar as
You
well.
need to leave, sir. We want to go home. Hey, it's just gone 7:17. It is a very special day for one of us on the team today.
Yes.
And we're going to celebrate it and tell you why next on Nova. Good morning. It is just gone 7:22. We're minus Lauren this morning. Poor thing went a little bit hard on the weekend at the Formula One. In fact, Clint's got audio of what Lauren actually sounds like. She's going to kill us for playing it, but we will.
Well, she won't kill me. She'd kill you.
Well, we're going to play it coming up in the next few minutes. If you think, she couldn't have lost her voice, couldn't be that bad.
No.
Wait till you hear the voice memo she sent us. Before we get to that, though, we have a very special day for our Irish producer.
Good morning.
Oh, what is this?
Good morning, Chiz.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Patrick's.
Question.
Yes.
Do they do a Aussie Day over in Ireland?
No.
Right, okay.
No,
Okay.
not really.
So, whereabouts in Ireland are you from?
I'm from Dublin. I'm from the capital
Dublin.
city. Southside Dublin, thank you very much.
Okay.
And what is St. Patrick's Day like in the homeland?
It's a bit hectic.
Is it?
It's a little bit hectic. If you want to
Do
get...
you go to Bridie O'Reilly's?
Oh, no. If you want to get amongst it, you can. But also, like, there's a lot going on, so a lot of Irish people just tend to do nothing.
Oh.
Right.
When you're younger, you go to the big St. Patrick's Day parades that
Gotcha.
happen in all the main towns and stuff, but often it's just a day of getting on it, really.
Is it a public holiday?
I'm actually not too sure. I think it used to be, but then I also think...
But you're Irish.
Are you sure you're Irish?
Yeah, you're the expert.
Well, this is the thing. For a lot of people, it doesn't matter if it's a public holiday
they
or
just
not.
take it off anyway.
Because I remember I have worked on Paddy's Day before, and I also have not worked.
So do you consider having the day off today?
Well, you know what? I didn't really
no.
consider it, but our executive producer, Brody,
He
the
offered
Thumb,
it.
He said to me last week,
What's your day?
he said, please, if you want to take Monday off,
Yeah.
please do. I said, that's very kind and
It is your
considerate
day.
of you, Brody,
But hang
but
on.
I'm fine. I'm
Okay.
fine.
Look, we're going to go
No.
we're going to go to a song. We're going to come back and celebrate St. Paddy's Day. He's got an Irish game he's going to play
Have you
with
got
us.
what have you got? What have you got programmed into the little computer there?
I
Jace?
said, just tell us what would be the number
Yes.
one Irish song
Like
that would be absolutely going
The
off
Cause.
to the... just like screams Ireland. What are we going?
We are going with one of the national anthems
Yes.
of Ireland.
Tell us.
From Bewitched. It's C'est La Vie. Let's go. Here we go.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
I'll tell you what, doing the jig is quite exhausting.
It's tough, isn't it?
You are on the air.
So all you silly little Irish people dance to that in Dublin. Does that go off in the pubs?
It does. Bewitched is an absolute institution at home.
You got any breath?
I no. And see, I gave it a crack.
You did.
I gave it the Irish dancing a crack, but
If,
I genuinely can't do it though. Some people can do it very well.
I thought you were very good. Very nimble.
Thank you.
Put the video on our socials. We're minus Lauren today. It's Jason Lauren. She is at home in bed sick. We'll tell you why, and we've got some very incriminating audio to play for you just after 7:30 news. Clint is here, and yes, we are celebrating St. Paddy's Day with our Irish producer, Jazz.
Hello.
Hello. Did you see the D's got involved?
They did. Yes, I was there yesterday, Jim's game, but also to celebrate the occasion, the players, they played a game of pronounce the Irish name.
Saoirse.
What the hell? Soiree. Saoirse. That's not a word. False. Saoirse.
Say also.
Saoirse. Saoirse.
Saoirse?
Saoirse. Saoirse.
Saoirse.
Saoirse or Saoirse.
What is it?
It can be either or either. It's spelled Saoire.
And what is it?
S-E. It's just an Irish
It's a
name.
name.
Saoirse.
Oh, it's just name.
Yeah.
One of the Melbourne players said sauce.
A soiree. It's a tough
Not very
one.
bright.
Check the concussion on him. All right.
So it's a funny little dialect, isn't it?
They still celebrate it big in schools. Like my kids today. They're like, it's St. Paddy's Day today. And I'm like, God, because I remember when we were kids, it was like...
Do you speak Gaelic?
I can do. Like, we learn it in school from the age of 4, but people don't like learning it. It's not taught very well at school, so people don't like it. I like it, but I just can't speak it fluently. I can speak a little bit.
Is that the native tongue?
Yes, it's Irish, the Irish language.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But all the signs in Ireland are English and Gaelic.
Yeah, right.
Everywhere.
All right, what do you got for us?
All right, we're going to go through a couple of, not necessarily like translations, but more so a few Irishisms.
Okay.
So these are going to be phrases in English, and it's either slang words or phrases that we use regularly, and we'll see if you guys can pick up on them.
Okay.
What do you say?
I'm not really sure. I'm reading the subtitles.
This should go well. And also, before we get into it, you can take this information with you for the rest of the day.
Okay.
It's either St. Patrick's Day or Paddy's Day.
We'll go down. Is it the Pig and Elephant?
Yeah, or
in the city?
Yeah, Bridie O'Reilly's.
That's
what
right,
it's
yeah,
called. Yeah.
All right, let's start with an easy one. The Craic.
The Craic. Good time.
Good time.
So tonight, we're giving it a crack.
We're having a crack or the crack?
We're having the Craic.
Oh, we're having the crack.
We're having the crack. Or
Okay.
tonight will be good crack.
Oh, good.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Yeah,
I
tonight-
wouldn't say that around
I'm
here.
not saying.
Or
Not
if
in
someone's
South Melbourne.
or if someone's no fun, if someone's not up for it or being a bit of a drain, he's no crack.
Yeah, right.
He's
He's
no
no
crack.
crack.
You can use it, yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
All right. This will be deadly.
This will be dead.
Oh, this will be deadly.
This will
Tonight,
be deadly.
Tonight will be deadly.
It's going to get big.
Clint.
Go, Clint.
No, I share what Jay said. It's going to be a massive night. Whopper.
Deadly is a positive adjective. If it's going to be
gotcha.
good, big, great,
So even
amazing.
rolling into a wedding, if we love the couple, this is going to be a bloody deadly wedding.
Deadly.
Absolutely, you got it.
Yeah,
you on crack?
Deadly and the crack.
That's good crack.
Deadly and the crack can go hand in hand, would you believe?
Gotcha.
So if I was pointing at someone, a female, oh, you're one.
You're one.
You're one.
You're one. You're 1 out of 10.
Or you're the one.
No, not necessarily you're
You're
the
a one.
But you're like over there. Out there, you won.
You won. You're one.
It's just like, that's her. That's her over there.
That's
Oh,
her.
you're one. As in the way you'd say,
Like lose with me, my wife.
Yeah.
You're one. Lou.
The one. And I point to her.
Not
Yeah,
necessarily.
you're one.
It's a little bit less specific. The same way you'd say, oh, old mate.
Old
Well,
mate.
You know
over
what?
there.
This, I've just realised, this is a term you're not going to need to learn, Clint.
No,
Anyway.
no. You're none.
Oh, we digress.
Yeah. Okay.
If you were to get the shift.
The shift?
Yep.
Get the shift?
Yep.
Oh, the shift
Can
on
you
Friday morning.
Can you tell me a setting?
So in Clint's in Sydney on the weekends, and he might go to a function, and the function is nice and lively, and there's a few friendly people there.
Yes.
We would be hoping for Clint to get the shift.
Pick up.
Yeah.
Oh,
you haven't been to a function with me.
That's why we'd be hoping. We'd be rooting for you.
Yeah, right. The shift.
The shift.
Okay.
The more so, the shift is more so relating to a kiss rather than the
Gotcha.
full action.
Oh, he'll be happy with that, don't you?
I'll take anything.
Yeah.
If I was to say, "Come here to me,"
Come here to me.
come here to me,
Oh, that's
Come over to my place.
not necessarily.
let's have a hug.
Come here to me.
Close.
Is it?
So you'd say, "Come here."
Snuggle.
You'd say, "Come here to me."
Come here to me.
Before you want to have a serious conversation, you don't want any bullshit, and you need the truth. Clint, come here to me.
Come here to me.
Oh, so it's like time for a serious chat.
Oh, let's
Clint, come here to me. Did you get the shift?
Gotcha.
Okay, no.
No, okay, good.
No.
Okay, we'll do two more.
Okay.
We'll do one.
If I was to say,
No, no, we're just doing one.
just one,
Yeah.
not your one. He's all fart and no shite.
Oh, ooh.
He's like he's all talk.
Yeah.
He's all talk, no
All
action.
part, no
Exactly.
shout.
Ah.
Yes.
And if
Good
I was
crack.
if I was to call you a gee bag,
A
Whoa,
gay bag.
whoa, it's 7:30.
Is that affectionate?
no, it wouldn't be too affectionate.
Oh, I thought you wanted to take me for a shift.
A gay bag.
A gee bag,
The gay bag. Right.
a gee
Goon
bag.
bag.
This guy is a gee bag.
What's it? Just like a bit of a
Darrow.
knob. Bit of a knob.
Yeah. So gee is a
I'm so confused.
slang term for a lady parts. So if you're a gee
Oh.
bag,
Oh,
you're,
right.
yeah. You can say it though. It's fine. That guy, he's a gee bag.
That's crazy, Islanders.
I know. Morning, gay bags.
No, do not know. We are sans Lauren this morning. We are not running at 100%. Poor Laurie. Mum went hard at the Formula One over the weekend. She sent Clint and I an audio message yesterday saying she lost her voice, and I thought it couldn't be that bad. Could it? Take a listen for yourself.
This is what my voice currently sounds like. I literally sound like a 10-pack-a-day smoker.
So it's true. Their hair committed blue.
I'll tell you what. I'll play.
Okay.
I'll play.
I'm going to close my eyes and
see if you can
try
pick
and
the
figure
difference
out-
between Patty and Selma from The Simpsons and when I hit
here,
play on the
closing
Lauren
my eyes.
audio. Take a listen.
So it's true. Your hair committed bluicide.
I literally sound like a 10-pack-a-day smoker.
Pretty much the same person.
It's extraordinary. Have you got anyone else there? Got any other?
She sort of sounds like Madge from
Madge
Neighbours.
Madge Bishop.
So what was the mysterious something you had to go home for? This is what my voice currently sounds like.
Harold! Harold!
Harold!
Oh, Ozzy, get better soon, Dale. Poor thing.
She has to get better soon because we have a family trip coming up, and Melbourne, you're invited.
Something big is coming up on the AFL calendar.
Every part of it looked good. Thousands of fans are flocking into the stadium. The AFL's gather round the biggest weekend in footy history.
And Jason Lauren are planning a little family vacay for it.
I don't want to sit next to Jason on the plane. He's annoying and he can't sit still.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
And Melbourne, you're invited.
Let's go on holiday.
Be listening
to Jason Lauren this Friday from 8 a.m. for all the details. Nova 100.
That's right. You can be coming with us on a bit of a family holiday.
Unbelievable. I'm not sitting next to you either.
Friday morning, we will give you all the details to join us for Gather Round.
Melbourne looks a bit grumpy this morning, but it was a big weekend, and a few sore heads, I dare say, floating around Melbourne after what was a spectacular Formula One Grand Prix.
I don't think anyone was ready for the rain yesterday.
No.
Especially
and
after
there was
the
a lot
summer
of
we've had,
rain,
yeah.
right? There was, 20-odd mils, and that just made Albert Park wet and wild. And, Jace, the drama that ensued on the formation lap was something quite extraordinary.
So I'm new
Yeah.
into Formula One.
Yeah.
I know Lauren's all across it.
Yeah.
She got me watching Drive to Survive.
Did you like it, by the way?
Yeah, I got into it. I knew the race started at 3.
Yeah.
And then
It
I
was
saw
52 laps, I think.
51.
Yeah, something like that.
I saw the cars take off.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, they're not really zigzagging. And then I realised it's the formation lap I'm watching.
Which is primarily a lap whereby you can warm up your tyres. It's a guide. It's just a
No one's overtaking anyone.
You're not allowed to.
There's a
'Cause
pace
you've got
car.
Yeah, there's a safety car.
Yep.
And then you go and you grid up afterwards.
Right.
But
And then we're off.
the issue for a young bloke by the name of Isaac Hadjar, who is on debut in Formula One. You can imagine the butterflies in the stomach, right?
First ever race.
First ever race. It's at Albert Park. It's the season opening race. There's rain. He's French. He's only 22 years of age. And disaster strikes on the formation lap where all you're doing is warming up those tyres. He had a prang, didn't he?
Right, so he backed off to then floor it to put some heat into his tyres, and this is not a day to be doing that.
He was a bit unlucky there. He sort of anti-locked on him and it just lit the rear up, didn't it?
Isaac Hadjar out before we even get going.
A bit unlucky.
Oh,
it's
the
the
brakes.
formation lap.
Breaks my heart.
Drive better, Isaac.
And then the whole race was put off for 15 minutes.
It was. Yeah, there was a delay. And poor old Isaac had to do like this walk of shame where he had his little head in his hands and I think he was in tears.
As you
and
would
then
be.
they usually put them on this little motorbike of shame and they...
Like at the airport, the buggy.
They get a dink.
Why do we need that loud beep? We
Jazz.
can see it coming.
Producer Jazz, now you're an F1 aficionado. Did they put Isaac on the motorbike of shame?
I actually don't think they did.
Great,
because
glad we went to you. Thanks, mate.
Where
Yeah.
he crashed was so close to the start line that they didn't even need the motorbike of shame.
Oh, Isaac. But then he had to walk through the paddock club and pit lane, past everyone. Oh, shocking. Didn't get much better for Jack Doohan, who was also
First
on
lap.
debut for his, dad was watching from the stands. First lap he was out. And then, of course, it got worse for Oscar Piastri, who was in a podium position and spun out.
So by the end of the race, I think 6 cars were out.
6 cars?
13, 24, 10. What's happened to your car?
What's happened?
You know, Gen Z backed into the wall downstairs this morning.
Did you?
Yeah.
You did a Jason.
She did. She took off the whole side
Just
mirror.
inspired by Jason, Gen Z?
Whole side mirror gone.
Yeah, basically, it was a good, happy Monday for me.
Oh, no.
Whole side mirror.
I went to pick up my then very small sister from primary school. I just got my P's.
Oh, you were in the
And
cool older brother.
I went to pick her up. I did a 3-point turn, so I turned into the driveway to swing the car around, and I banged straight into a fence, a brick fence. And I panicked and I drove off.
And left your sister there?
I drove off.
You know what? She probably would have preferred it. Everyone would have been like, is that your brother? No.
See, I'm walking home.
Yeah. I used to get my dad to pick me up around the corner.
Oh,
because we had the crap car.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
you
yeah.
just you get
Well,
into-
my old man drove around in a car with number plates Tan Man.
That's
Because
right.
he was a spray tan specialist.
Never forget one day at school, I was sitting next to like my school crush on the hill, Belinda Fraser.
Belinda, shout out.
Dad rolls in. He used to drive this little Suzuki hatchback, which was embarrassing enough. I walk down, I get in the car, and it conked out. Wait for it, Clint. Wait for it.
You didn't push. He didn't make you push. He made you push in front of Belinda Fraser.
Dad goes, because the car park was on a hill. And I'm just like,
No, see you, Dad.
I'm like,
see ya.
I don't know if there's a God, but if there's a God, now's the time I really need him. Please start Dad's car. And Dad got out. He got out, the door out, He pulls the little Suzuki and then starts pushing it down the hill and jumps in to start it in front of all the school kids.
No, Dad, no,
I could have
Dad.
just...
13, 24, 10. What happened to the car, Melbourne?
I could have, if I could have just folded myself up and hid in the glove box, I never would have come out. 13, 24, 10. What happened to your car? In return, I got 150 Iljana vouchers to go. $150 to drop at Iljana Chicken. Now we're talking.
I'm sure Belinda would have been thinking, that's not my guy before the car
Well, then her mum
incident.
rolled into it in a Tarago, and I'm horrible. 13,
How do I compete with a Tarago?
13, 24, 10 is our number. What happened to your car?
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, Reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Blair Athol or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
Mum went too hard at the Formula One over the weekend. So she is at home resting the voice. She's got no voice at home. If you don't believe me, listen to this.
This is what my voice currently sounds like.
Yeah, so she is at home resting.
Well, we are asking on 13, 24, 10. What happened to the car? This comes in the wake of an unfortunate situation on the formation lap yesterday, Jace, involving an F1 racer on debut.
Yeah, first day on the track, and they weren't even racing yet,
No.
and he crashed the car. I got a grim one for you.
Yeah.
When a baby gets sick
Mhm.
and vomits in the car seat.
That's not good.
You take a car seat out of a car, it is amazing what you will find.
Under the car
Under
seat?
the car seat.
Coins?
The smell,
Toys?
any food that's dried up.
I mean, because kids are wild.
Kids are filthy.
Like, that stuff goes everywhere.
Hello, Mel. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, we're good.
What happened to the car, Mel?
So my car, bit of a Mr. Bean moment. I was actually having dinner at my brother's house, and he lives on a hill on a bend.
No.
And I'd left the house and realised I'd left my phone there, so I did a quick turnaround, parked in the same spot, ran inside, grabbed my phone, came out. 5 seconds later, yelled, "My car's been stolen."
Oh.
So everyone's come running out of the house, and we're all like, "Oh my God, what's going on?" And then his neighbour pipes up, and he's like, "Did you just say you've lost your car?" We're like, "Oh my God, yes." And he said, "Well, I just saw a car fly down the hill backwards in the dark, no lights on." So we've gone running down the hill.
Yep.
Somehow it's gone down the hill, around the bend, followed the road, went straight up backwards on through a driveway on the nature strip, missed 2 cars.
And didn't hit anything?
And didn't hit a thing, smacked back into a tree.
Wow.
How did it turn the corner?
We don't know. We were asking.
A ghost car.
It's got drive assist.
Footage. Yeah, we wanted to get footage because we
Was
thought
this-
we'd whack it on YouTube with the Mr. Bean.
Yeah,
no
right.
CCTV.
Same thing happened to Sophie Monk back in the day.
Yeah, I've heard this story before.
Yeah, she parked on a hill.
Yeah.
What's this funny little handbrake thing? I don't know how to turn that on.
Well, but here's the thing, Jace. Now, Lauren and I have said this to you before, and you roll your eyes, but modern cars have an
European
inbuilt-
cars.
Well,
your fancy European cars.
yeah, they have like a automatic handbrake
So
or
you-
park brake.
you've
never put the park brake on in my car in my life, regardless of the hill that I park on.
You just turn the car off and get
Just
out.
turn it off because it doesn't it.
Because that's your fancy.
Doesn't it,
fancy
though?
Cars. Jessica in Ringwood. Good morning.
Morning.
Have you used your park brake?
I have, but I don't think my husband has.
Oh, what happened?
I had the nice 4-wheel drive, and we had a 6-week-old baby, and he wanted to go on a boys' trip up into the high country.
Yeah.
And I thought, yep, off you go, have a wonderful time. And about 24 hours later, I got a phone call that my nice 4-wheel drive was floating down a river.
How did it end up in the river?
So they were doing a crossing that they made it across earlier that morning. But
the tide?
Snow had melted and it had risen ever so slightly, and then it took him and my car along with it, and then he had to be rescued from the roof.
Everyone okay?
Everyone was fine. It was
Yep.
an ordeal, but I was without a car for about 8 weeks because they couldn't even get a tow truck in to get it for a long time. And then it was ridden off anyway. So
Oh, so you got a new
a
car.
nightmare.
Great.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, When you're behind the wheel, you should be paying attention at all times, Jace. All times. But sometimes, every now and then, you run out of petrol, you know? You do something silly. You don't put the park brake on.
Does your car ding when your fuel's low?
I wish it did. Otherwise, I wouldn't run out of fuel.
It's coming up to 8 o'clock. We've got $5,000 up for grabs. We're going to do the 5K question next. And then Blue Baggers, we've got a brand new member of the team we want to introduce you to, and I think you might know him. Good morning, Melbourne. Every day at 8 o'clock, we give you a chance to win 5K. We are minus Lauren this morning. Mum went a little bit hard at the Formula One. No, it's more like this.
Yeah, go. Give us another
This is what my voice currently sounds like.
R.I.P. Lauren. She'll be right. She'll be okay tomorrow.
Yes.
She's just putting the feet up today.
She'll be back.
Hot water bottle and a hoodie.
That's
She'll
right.
be fine.
Yep, she'd be extremely low maintenance for Paul, the fiancé, too. She wouldn't be asking for anything.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, Paul.
We pray for Paul. Hey, Amanda, joining us on the line from Keysborough. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning. How are you?
We are good. What's wrong?
She loves to paint. What do you paint, Amanda?
I like painting abstracts.
Have you ever done one of those
nudes?
Yeah, definitely. Of course.
Where they get the nude model in and you sit there and...
Yeah, I've done that. Yeah.
Right. Is it awkward? Do you do small talk with the model?
No, just don't try to make eye contact. That's pretty much it.
Amanda, would you like to paint Jace nude?
You know what? Maybe after a bit of wine. That'd be fine.
Oh, she didn't say no.
We're going to need more paint. All right, Amanda.
And more wine.
Okay, you want to roll the dice and you want to go for 5K.
$5,000.
So, Amanda, it's pretty simple. You got to answer the question correctly, but in 3 seconds. If you don't know, guess. That's the aim of the game.
All right.
Ooh, okay.
We've got to hear the answer within that 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Look, I thought this one was hard, but everyone on the team knew it.
Yeah, I mean, no, I can't say it because I'll give it away.
You can say it. It's fine.
You've got an eye for art. Do you have an eye for sport?
Here we go.
Oh, God, no.
What mountain range forms the natural border between France and Spain?
3, 2.
Oh, it's not the Appalachians. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, it was the Pyrenees.
I would never guess that.
The Tour de France, of course.
Oh, dang! I'm so sad.
The cyclists, their legs are stinging after climbing those mountain
that's
ranges.
like the most watched sporting event in the
it's
world.
Extraordinary.
Really?
Yeah, people stay up all night long to watch it.
But it's just funny little people on funny little bikes, those funny little shoes.
They're called athletes, Jace.
Gotcha. Hey, Amanda, you're not going to go away empty-handed. I'm going to chuck you some passes to Jurassic Creatures, which is on at the moment, okay?
Oh, amazing. Thank you so much.
No worries.
Oh, she's got kids, 3 kids,
Exactly.
including twins.
They'll love it. The dinosaurs are coming. Prepare to be amazed as lifelike dinosaurs stop, roar, and move right before your eyes. Jurassic Unearthed from March 28 to April 27 at Caulfield Racecourse.
And Amanda, Jace will see you nude soon.
Yes. I'll see you soon. You are on the air with Jace and Lauren. We're minus Loz this morning. It's just Clint and I. Lauren is at home resting up, aren't you, Dale?
This is what my voice currently sounds like.
You're
Poor
good.
thing.
You're good saving the voicemail.
I know. Yeah, you didn't. You fumbled.
I know. I was devastated.
I saw an opportunity straight away.
Hey, we got ourselves a new team. They say never take a day off in
toy?
radio. No, a new team member. But they say never take a day off in radio because someone will jump in your chair, and that's exactly what's happened.
Big fly, Harry Mackay. And all the people say he's pretty fly. Harry Mackay.
You like that,
I like it. That's
yeah,
very
there we
good.
go.
Yeah.
Harry Mackay.
Thanks for having me, guys.
From the Mighty
Good to see
Blues. Welcome aboard. You are going to be on board for 2025 with us here at Nova.
I am, and I've slotted nicely into Loz's spot.
Yeah.
So, so far so good.
It's a real upgrade. You're good, Lauren.
You just yell at us and not listen to us.
Harry Mackay, 3-time leading goal kicker at the Blues, 2-time All-Australian. You're a leader at the club and didn't go to plan a couple of nights ago, though, did it?
Yeah, Clint, it wasn't the perfect way to start the season. But yeah, that's footy.
It's footy.
I feel like there's a few upsets in the opening round.
Round
or
one,
the first 2 weeks, you know what I mean?
It can be I've always found historically over my time, round one can be
tricky.
It can be an interesting round. But yeah, with our game, obviously, full credit to Richmond.
Geez,
For
they
a
were
young,
good,
young
the
side, they
Tigers,
came
weren't
out
they?
with full energy, and yeah.
They're going to be good this year.
Well, it's because they're all
they're
17, mate. They bloody stay up later than us. They got more energy. That's why.
Yeah.
Blues were like, right, it's half time. We're ahead. We've been up. Let's go. We're going to bed. Does a loss or a win for Tigers like that help you mentally at the start of a season?
A win would help you better, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
No, but I mean, like, can you shake it off easily?
Yeah, well, I think
you went down.
The big part is like it's only round one, so
Yeah.
there's still 23 rounds left. Doesn't mean that it's not flattening after a loss, but I think in the whole grand scheme of things, if you have some perspective around, it's 1 week, even though it's really disappointing. Like the beauty about footy is that 7 days time you have a game, and you can win that and be feeling on top of the world. So it doesn't mean it's not a bit sucky when you lose. But
I'd say there's a bit of pressure on the Blues this year because everyone was like, end of last season.
But they should that expectation should sit comfortably with them, because if you don't have expectations, well, you're not in the hunt for the big one at the end of the year.
Yeah. And what's the story with the D's then?
Well, we're
so do we need to go? So
expecting big things.
who does everyone go for? Can we just?
I'm a Pies man. I used to go for Melbourne, but I realised the supporters were too wanky for me.
Oh,
so
get off it!
I'm man of the people.
Lauren's a Richmond supporter, and I'm a long-suffering Melbourne supporter. Harry,
you'd be happy to know though, Lauren turned the game or didn't even watch the second half because she thought they were done.
She went
last
to bed.
week.
Hey, do you watch a lot of footy, like outside of your own match, obviously?
I was saying off air, it kind of depends on how we go as a team. So if
Yeah.
we have a good win, then don't mind putting the footy on in the background, when you're cooking dinner or chilling out. But if you have a bit of a bad loss, you
I
kind of want to
understand
get away from footy and not watch it for a bit. So, but I know other players watch it religiously. Some people don't watch it at all, but probably in the middle somewhere.
Are you a gamer? The reason I ask is I knew a couple of rugby league people, and if you'd play PlayStation Rugby League, they would pick their team and only pass it to themselves.
It's all right. I'm not sure that's the case in footy, but
right.
I'm not a gamer, Jace.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
getting a bit old for that now.
Gotcha.
So I know it's early, but it's we're sort of one. I'm going to call it 1.5, or maybe 1.25 rounds in because of that silly opening round concept. Who's impressing you early doors? Who are the ones that you're going to have to beat on the way to a premiership?
Yeah, it's a really good question. Obviously, very early still, but I think after the weekend, the teams that consistently compete, like Geelong, obviously Collingwood had a good win. I think Giants will be up there.
Yeah.
Brisbane again, who won it last year. So, yeah, it's going to be a very even competition. And obviously on the weekend, we found out that all 18 teams, when they compete and turn up, are really hard to beat. So it's going to be a tough, really consistent year, and anyone can win it. But I think those teams that are pretty consistent over a long period of time, like Geelong, Collingwood, Sydney, Brisbane, Giants, they're always, like at this time of year, they're always kind of got their hat in the ring, I reckon.
Yeah, right. Everyone seems to back the Lions again for another win.
Well, yeah, as they should.
Hey, what we got you? Can you do? I just want to flag
What's wrong?
something. We're on a flight to Gather Round last year.
Oh, yes. I think I know where you're going with this one.
I wasn't on the flight, was I? Did I do
No.
something wrong?
It's all good. It's all good.
Cooter was on the flight.
Cooter was on the flight. He was
a
on the mic.
Virgin flight?
He was running a competition. We didn't realise, but we got booked on the Blues
Like the cheer
supporters
squad
flight, the
flight.
cheer squad flight.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I think 2 years ago, we were on that flight. So
Yeah,
everyone,
right.
all the players, it was like all the Carlton supporters. Cooter was on there as well.
Yeah, no, Cooter was up there running a
he's on there every
competition.
year.
So because he was running a big quiz, they didn't do the drinks cart.
No.
And then I fell asleep.
Yes.
And when I woke up, I'm sure she's lovely,
Yeah.
but it was a weird sight to wake
I
up
don't know
to.
what you call it.
This lady dressed head to toe in the lycra with the crazy wig on.
Right.
Your mascot.
She's like a Blues mascot.
Yeah. Navy Nina.
Navy Nina!
Yeah.
Navy Nina!
She was tumbling down the aisle,
Oh,
wasn't she?
mate,
Backwards.
I woke up and I was like, whoa, hello.
What film am I watching?
But Navy Nina, yeah, that's the name. So
Navy Nina. And she travels everywhere in the costume?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure
Yeah.
all the time, but
Yeah, right.
for club events, yeah.
Does she do parties as well?
Maybe. Do you want me to find out? I can find out.
No, we hey, Harry Mackay's on with us this morning from the Mighty Blues. We're going to take a break. When we come back, though, Harry was dipping his toe in the Formula One world.
Was he?
He became part of the Ferrari squad, I believe. We're
I
gonna,
also want to ask you about your mum.
Okay.
Oh, that sounded weird,
Yeah,
didn't it?
Big fly, Harry Mackay! And all the people say he's pretty fly. Harry Mackay.
Harry Mackay, part of the team for 2025 from the Mighty Blues. He'll be happy about that.
Who's that?
Lee and Keith from Gogglebox.
Oh, they're big fans.
Have you ever seen Gogglebox?
Not for a while.
Right.
fans.
The couple on the leather couch, bald head, always yelling at each other. Huge blue baggers.
Blues fans.
Huge blue baggers.
Hey, Harry, how big are you? Sorry, how tall are you, Harry?
Thank you, Clint.
Good correction, Clint. I'm 6'8", I'd say, so 205 centimeters.
Yeah,
It's like when you were 5 at Gun Byward, you got on every ride.
I was a late grower.
Yeah,
Joe,
okay, right,
I
okay.
struggled early. But now it's actually the opposite. So a couple of years ago,
Are you shrinking?
We went to no, I hope not. To Gold Coast to the theme parks,
Yeah.
right? And usually, the height restrictions more apply to people that are short.
Oh, no.
There's actually
You
a
were
height
too
restriction
tall?
for being too tall. Yeah,
You're kidding me.
so under 200 centimeters, basically you can't go on the rides.
Well, they don't want you decapitating on the Superman roller coaster, do they?
Yeah, it's probably fair,
Would be
but
good
still,
for
I was a bit
PR.
flat when I rocked up and couldn't go on the rides. but-
Wow.
Yeah.
You got a question regarding his mum.
Yeah, your mum is a bit of a media superstar,
Yeah.
isn't
Well,
she?
Superstar.
I think she's a
strong word.
superstar. What's mum's name?
Tracy.
Tracy. Morning, Trace. Does she listen to you on the radio? Did you tell her you were going to be on?
Yeah, she might be listening. Yeah.
Plus, you got a brother that plays for the Bombers.
Yeah. Brother plays for the Bombers. Older sister, younger brother.
Yep.
So, your mum, dear mum, as I say, media superstar, she had her own podcast last year. How did that sit with you?
Her own.
Yeah. It's in the family, I guess. When Mum was talking about it, so she had an idea around interviewing other players, mums and like family members.
Oh, yeah,
kind of
that's
thing.
cool.
So it was a cool idea, and we were very supportive. Didn't necessarily think it would take off the ground, so I was kind of go for it, Mum. Like, great idea, but didn't actually think necessarily it was going to come to fruition. Yeah, it was really good. I'm pretty sure. So
well, then a lot of the media caught hold of what she was saying.
do that. Okay. Yeah.
What did she say?
Oh no, it was just great story. She's a great storyteller.
I got some audio here.
Hi, I'm Jackie de Koning.
And I'm Tracy Mackay.
And we are
Mums with Mikes.
And I'm the mother of Tom and Sam de Koning, Geelong and Carlton.
And I'm the mother of Ben and Harry Mackay from Essendon and Carlton. And we love our kids. We love our footy, but we also know what it takes to be a player today.
Mums with Mikes.
I like it.
Yeah.
You can see why I got such pickup.
That's funny.
Yep. I think it went all right.
Did she reveal anything that you're like, hey, Mum, come on. Come on.
I don't think so. I think that was, we said
Did
pretty
you
early.
listen?
The first episode, I gave the pilot, I gave a look. But
Mum, I reckon we trim these down a little 7-minute jobs.
Yeah,
What do you think?
short and sharp, please, Mum, I reckon. But they're going all right. I think they're doing well. So.
Hey, just quickly, F1 at the weekend. How was it? Who do you hang out with?
Charles Leclerc got to hang out with. So
cool.
through Puma, who obviously, so they sponsor the club and myself and also Charles. So got a cool opportunity to go to the G. And
did you get in the pits?
No.
I want to do the change the tyre thing.
Yeah. You'd be slow.
Do you reckon you'd be good at that?
Oh, absolutely not.
Terrible.
Yeah.
They'd be like, go.
He calls the RSCV to change his tyre.
Yeah. The dude in the van will be here soon, guys.
Yeah.
Jeez, he's a handsome bloke, old Charles Leclerc, isn't he?
Yeah, no, absolutely. He was, and he was a lovely person.
Is he?
So he was very.
That's annoying.
Yeah, well, he's very engaged. He was very asked lots of questions about football. Had time for everyone. I'm sure those global superstars would have do a lot of media stuff.
I saw he had a kick on the G actually.
Yeah,
Did
having
he?
a kick. Yeah. So it was good fun.
Look
Really,
at you with
really
the
good fun.
compliments, laying the groundwork for tickets for next year.
I know.
Yeah. Charles, you're
Hey,
lovely, mate.
Charles.
If you need someone to show you around Melbourne.
What a guy.
Yeah,
What a guy.
What a legend. No, he was very lovely.
Well, mate, look, welcome aboard. You are going to be part of the show for 2025.
Yeah, very
it's good to
exciting.
have you on board.
Who have you got this week? The Hawks.
Hawks Thursday night.
Oh.
Yeah. Good
Another
game,
stiff
but
challenge.
great chance to respond. So looking
We've
forward
got
to
the
it.
Wizard in later in the week. Is there anything you want us to pass on to him?
No, I haven't met him yet. So
Haven't you?
sure he's a nice guy. But yeah.
Jury's still out. Harry Mackay from the Mighty Blues
Good on
joined
you,
us
Harry.
this morning. Good
Thanks,
on you, Harry.
guys.
Welcome
Have
to
a
the
good
team. You got Jace and Lauren. Clint's here as well, although we are minus Laurie this morning. She's at home resting, aren't you, Dale?
This is what my voice currently sounds like. I literally sound like a 10-pack-a-day smoker.
Sounds pretty good.
Reminds me of someone.
So it's true. Your hair committed bluicide.
She could also get a role on Neighbours. Harold.
So what was the mysterious something you had to go home for?
Good on you, Madge.
Hey, Jace, I want to talk relationships, and I want your advice on this story I
Give up,
stumbled
mate.
across.
Oh, okay.
I'd give up if I could. Need to find someone first. No, it's not about me. A woman is moving in with a guy she met 3 weeks ago, but there's more to this story. They met on the dating app Happen. Within weeks of that first date, they were all already talking about marriage and having babies together. And at the end of one of the nights, she said they lay together for almost 2 hours, just staring into each other's eyes.
Not talking.
Not talking, just staring into each other's eyes. 3 weeks, they're talking about marriage and having babies.
You ever kissed anyone who kisses with their eyes open?
It's a bit serial killer, isn't it?
It is.
Yes.
Then you open your eyes and you're like, oh, hello.
Why are you opening your eyes? Shouldn't they be shut?
No, but towards the end.
So are you the serial killer?
No. Like I'm talking, early 20s. I remember,
when you last kiss.
And I remember opening my eyes and being like, you could tell her eyes had been open the whole time.
Oh, that's not on. That is not on. Not on.
I know you think this is not on. Like, you think they're going from 0 to 100 real fast. Does it say how old she is in the article? The reason I say that is because I just feel like sometimes people who have had numerous relationships know what they don't want. Do you know what I mean? So
if you're on the dating app Happen, HAPPN, I dare say you're in your 20s.
People in their 30s and 40s still using dating apps.
Sounds very young.
Anyone using those full-on websites anymore? Where it's not an app? FindMyLove.com?
AdultMatchmaker.com.
Yes. Look,
it's a bit quick, isn't it? 3 weeks. God. How long were you sort of... How long were you, what's the word? Trying to woo Lou for before you decided to...
I was in a relationship when I met Lou.
Oh.
There was no crossover. There was absolutely no crossover.
Cross-pollination.
It was a Saturday night after the races. And
romantic.
Everyone's in good form.
Yeah.
And Lou and I were at a bar and we told each other we liked each other, but I didn't do anything because I was in a relationship. Went home that night and... Hang on.
You just bugged up there.
No.
You went home in the morning. Where were you going home from?
Hang on. I went home that night.
Where were you?
Hang on. I went home that night and the girls in the relationship with, we weren't, it was on the rocks.
Okay.
And I said, it's not working. Let's call it. And she left at about 10.
And then
Lou came over at 4. But when you know.
And then how long did it take you to move in together?
I dragged that out.
Okay. Why? Weren't convinced.
Well, I didn't want to just go from one relationship to the next. But I do think,
you didn't want to go from one? Mate, it was 6 hours later, you were knocking on Lou's door. Can I come in? Come in.
13, 24, 10.
You idiot.
Have you been in a relationship or know someone that goes from 0 to 100 real fast? Real fast. Dropping the I love you out straight away.
Wasn't there a girl on Maths the other day that dropped an I love you?
Did she?
Yeah. Oh. She's sitting on the couch with old mate. She goes, I love you.
When Lou and I were dating, when you're waiting for the first person to say I love you, Lou would go, I love you. What? And then pause for a second and then go, almost. Just to see if I'd jump in the gap. I was like, that's entrapment. Yeah, almost. Oh, God, you've come across a bit strong, man. 13 24 10 to join us on the air. I got free stuff to go and return. How about some Kogan vouchers? $200 to drop at Kogan.com. Helps you get what you want for less. Now, that is clicking awesome. Do you know someone that goes from 0 to 100 real fast in a relationship? Give us a call here at Nova. We are Laurenless this morning. Poor thing is at home resting up.
This is what my voice currently sounds like. I literally sound like a 10-pack-a-day smoker.
That's because she is a 10-pack-a-day smoker.
Mum went a little bit hard at the Formula One on the weekend. So
she's got her feet up. She'll be right. She'll be back with us tomorrow, hopefully.
Yep, at home resting.
Right now we're talking... Those that have gone from 0 to 100, Jace, it all follows this story about a woman who's moving in with a guy she met 3 weeks ago. They've had a first date and they're already talking about marriage and bears. Question. Do
you fall fast?
Yes.
Yeah, I do too.
It just doesn't happen very often.
I know. You just got to wait for the chance. All right, let's go to Fitzroy. Stace, good morning.
Good morning. How you going?
We're good. Is it you that goes from 0 to 100 real fast?
No, my cousin.
Right, okay. What happened?
She met a guy, I think it was on an app too, but within a month they were engaged, within 3 they were married, and within the year she had a child. It's been 24 years and they're still married and have 3 kids.
There you go. If you know, you know.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
3 months they were married.
Yeah. We got friends of ours who their parents got together, I think, after a month. Got married.
That's
But if you know, you know, I guess.
Did you know?
Yeah, I know. Tegan.
Tegan.
Hello.
Was it you that fell hard?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
You're even embarrassed to admit.
Tell us about it.
Well, I'm just trying to remember if it was he or I, but I know I made the first move, and that's always a contentious topic. But we met at work. I was actually in a relationship at the time, but he always caught my eye.
Right. What sort of industry?
Utilities. So we work in a call centre, so
Right.
always seeing each other. Yeah, we actually...
Don't people look hot with a headset on?
He's got his head screwed on, so he's all good. We've got his numbers together
right,
as well. We actually, when we finally got together, we moved in together within about 1 to 2 weeks, actually, because we've known each other for a while. But he actually said, I love you, within a week after that. Pregnant within 3 months after that, and we've been together 7 years, just in June, and 2 kids and a house and everything.
And you know what? If you know it's working out for you. Good for you. Ignore Clint. He's laughing, but he's going to die alone. So don't worry about it.
You won't know until you know, Clint. You won't know until you know.
All right. Wait, so those 3 words, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how did that make you feel?
Remember the OC when, like, I think it was Mr. Barton got told I love you, and she's like, thank you? It was a bit like that. It was like, it's been a week, mate. I don't know how to feel about this. But he's like, I just know.
See, that's funny that you were thrown by it because you've got that little bit of cray sound in your voice. I thought it'd be the other way around.
And I love how she cites the OC for her relationship inspiration as well.
Let's go to Doncaster. Good morning, Kelly.
Hi, how are you?
We're good. Who goes from 0 to 100 real fast in a relationship?
Myself. About 25 years ago, I was in a relationship that was toxic. And I was driving cabs with the person that I knew, my boss. And that night I didn't come home. One evening I just had enough of that relationship, and I didn't come home. And he called the cops, set out a search party, and I've been with this person ever since. Now the new person, and
the boss.
been together 25
the boss.
years.
You're still on the meter.
Yeah, 25 years later, we've got 3 kids together, and then there's a 22-year gap in age. I'm younger.
Oh,
okay.
So I'm 54, he's 76.
And do you still drive a cab?
No.
So at 76, it'd be one of the van ones, wouldn't it?
Oh, yes.
See, it can work, Clint.
I'm not convinced.
I don't think you're in a position to be having a go.
Thank you for being a friend.
If anyone's going to just come out and say, I love you to a cab driver, it should be you right now.
Got to spend more time in cabs.
That is it. We are out of here. The show Queen - Mum will be back tomorrow and hopefully sounding a little bit better.
This is what my voice currently sounds like.
Honestly.
I didn't check in on Paul.
Oh, pray for Paul.
I must
her
do
fiancé.
a welfare check.
Oh, yeah. He'd be getting yelled at the moment.
Because I did get a text from Lauren just before.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, is there anything at all, anything I can get for you?
Pack of Winnie Blues, thanks, Dale, and a new lighter.
Yeah, she says, all good, thanks, Clinty. POB is here to be my servant.
Oh, Melbourne, pray for Paul.
Hey,
you imagine.
Give me a tea. It's not hot enough. I want a peppermint. Can you pass me the remote? It's just out of reach.
While we are praying for Lauren and Paul, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Paddy's Day,
And I don't
guys.
think you need to be Irish to celebrate. I think
Not at
all
all.
of Melbourne should celebrate this glorious day.
Exactly. Go out and enjoy it, although the weather's not going to be like it was
it's like
last
Dublin-esque weather,
Yeah, I
is it
know.
not?
Hey, have a great day, everyone. We will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Being a friend. Gonna be a good day.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Blair Athol or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.